see, that's what make me like them. I do like to hear the Dynamites and the Butters and the Spring Days, but I'm not gonna lie. When you can cross genre into something like that too, every now and then, let me get one of them. Every now and then, throw me a rap. Every now and then, you know.
I ain't know they had nothing like that in their arsenal.
That's what you learn. Welcome back to the React Room, you boy, Dom K.
AJ in the motherfucking building. What's happening, good people?
Airplanes. That's what's happening.
Airplanes.
Japanese version of BTS song Airplanes. That's what's going on. There's airplanes everywhere.
Okay.
Well, be real, man. I'll be lying to you. If I told you I knew anything about this song, I'll be lying to you if I told you I knew what it was about. And I'll be lying to you if I told you I discovered it. Because honestly, this is one of them songs. I just read in the comments. Somebody was like, Airplanes 2, Japanese version, please. I was like, okay. Okay, whatever that means.
Try it out.
So let's see what it is. In Colombia? Yeah, so that was Airplanes Part 2. I think Airplane, if I'm not mistaken, I seem to remember. I think Airplane's Part 1 was J-Hope's song. I think it was a solo song. But I don't know about you, man, but I just feel like I was in Mexico.
Hey, I seen that because that's exactly what that bar looked like.
I thought I was in Mexico. I seen chapel windows and liquor everywhere.
Yeah, that looked like a Mexican bar for sure.
The beat seemed a little Latin.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes too.
The clothes was good. It was different though. It's different than what I'm used to hearing from them.
Man, that was I don't care what nobody's, bro. They had on like Latin type of attire, like Latin cowboy type of attire. Them boys was in a bar with man. That looked like a scene from El Dorado. I thought I was in I don't know if I was in Colombia, Venezuela. No, I was probably that was Colombia or Mexico. I was definitely in Colombia. That could have been
a video like that could have been part of a movie.
I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna probably give it a 9 because I'm gonna be real. I kind of like that. That's the type of music you can go to.
I'm gonna give it a.
That's not what you used to from them.
I'm gonna give it a. I ain't just like butter. I gotta catch on.
Hey, but see, this is the thing. I played in Mexico for 6 years. I've been to Colombia. I've been to Argentina, Brazil. So, that's my type of vibe. That's the type of music that I'm used to hearing. I'm used to going play a game and then going into that club. Give me a little cup out. But I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of feeling it.
Get some of that pure tequila.
What's that? Pure tequila. None of that
stepped on crap.
That Western liquor?
That Western liquor.
Nah. Unless you come from Mexico.
Bubbling up when you turn the bottle.
That's because they had that water in there. But I'm not gonna lie, Mexico got some good tequila.
Yeah.
Like they got some good tequila in Mexico. But that song, I'm not gonna lie, man. See, that's what make me like them. I do like to hear the Dynamites and the Butters and the Spring Days, but I'm not gonna lie. When you can cross genre into something like that too, every now and then, let me get one of them. Every now and then, throw me a rap. Every now and then,
I ain't know they had nothing like that in their arsenal.
That's what you learn.
I'm learning on the fly.
I
ain't know they had nothing like that.
I didn't know they had nothing like that either. I'm gonna have to go down, bro. If you heard Airplanes Part 1, I promise you would be like, "What? That's Part 2?" They sound nothing alike. I'm talking about. I've heard Airplanes before. That's why when they said Airplanes, I was like, the only Airplane song that I remember was the one J-Hope did. And I was like, that don't sound. I can't even play it right now to show you because, they might have a deeper meaning, but you'll be. I know you'll be confused, kind of like I am. If you hearing the Airplane song and I'm hearing it in my head, and you hear that, you're gonna be like, But I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I like that. It gotta be linked to each other
It gotta be linked to each other some way because it's called Airplane too.
Hey, of course it is. But that's for us to figure out. They didn't already. Well, this was years ago. They probably linked it already. But look, this is what I can tell you. What I can tell you is I like Airplanes 2 a lot better than Airplanes Part 1. I can for sure tell you that. And what I also can tell you is that song, like I said, I don't know how they promoted these, but believe it or not, and I really mean this, if it had a little bit more English in it, just a little bit more English, that's another song that could probably go #1 based on what it is. Because again, it's not
it cross
genres. People don't understand when I say songs can go #1, I'm not going on the best song that I think it's like, it's either got to be a super crazy message behind the song, it's got to be a super catchy party song, or it got to cross genres into multiple different people. Like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
People, black people would like, Latin people would like, white people would like, Europeans would like. Bro, that's a song you could play in Europe. You could play that in Monaco in the clubs. You could play that in Paris in the clubs. You could play that in Mexico. You could play that in Brazil. You could play that in Colombia. You could play that in anybody, Puerto Rico, Dominican. You could play that in parties. Like, that's a cross, and you can listen to it without hearing all of the shoot 'em up, slap you in the mouth, having sex type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. You know, I'm just saying.
You Westerners.
You know how the Western radio is. They love people getting slapped up. They love drugs. They love all of the sexual content. But I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it a buck. People will play that in their car for their kids. They'll make a kids bop to that. They'll make they can recreate that and make money. Like I said, that's like I give you an example. Life Goes On. If promoted the way, like, you remember that song they had, that Life Goes On? That went number one for 1 week, I believe. But if promoted the right way, that type of song, like the only reason I don't think that could go number one in the States is only because not enough people gonna understand the language. But
what's going on?
Yeah, but let's say this. Let's say they sung their song, no lie to you. Let's say they had 2 different versions of the same song. Let's say they sung their version. Like, you know how they be singing in Korean and English?
Yeah.
Let's say they sung half of that in Spanish and half of that in English and went back and forth. And then they just did an all Korean version of the song for Korea. But let's say they did that. Let's say they did half Spanish.
Could have made an EP. No. They could have did an EP.
Or like a 5.
They could have did an EP with like 5 different versions.
Well, this is the thing. They gotta sing it in Japanese. They know Japanese, so we know they could do Japanese. We know they can do Korean. We know but see, this is why I wouldn't do an EP. You gotta be smart about this. That's a good idea, but if you wanted to cross genres, I would have did a Korean version, a Japanese version. I think they got like a problem with like the Korean thing in China with the music. But if that let's say that wasn't there, I would did a Chinese version, Korean version, and a Japanese version. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna do an all Spanish version, and I ain't gonna do an all English version. And here's why: because we already listen to each other music like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll play a Despacito, we'll play a Spanish song. They'll play I'll be like, nah. Y'all gotta listen.
Mix it in.
Y'all gotta mix it. Y'all gotta listen to both. And I promise you, that will go number one. If that was in Spanish and English, I'm willing to bet my life. Them right now releasing a song like that in Spanish and English, I'll put whatever amount of money you want. As long as they keep the message somewhat to what they was doing, like right there, I'll put money in the song with number one. I put
that'll
whatever you want to bet.
Charts.
You said what?
On global charts or just Billboard charts?
Billboard in the States. If it's English and Spanish, Billboard number one. And this is why I say that. Because they're so big, they can go number one singing.
I know.
They can go Korean songs. So if they doing English and Spanish, and that's a Spanish type of vibe. You see what J-Hope just did in Mexico City? You didn't see J-Hope in Mexico City, did you?
No.
We'll say that.
But I see what Bad Bunny do with just a Spanish song.
Okay.
With it just a little bit of English in there now and then.
Why you think all Cardi B number ones except Bodak Yellow? I think if you take away that, where she get all her number ones from?
Yeah, from Latino artists. Cross genre.
They cross genres. We need both. It's a lot of people who speak Spanish in the United States. People gonna listen to that in Spain. They gonna listen to it in Dominican. They gonna listen to it in Puerto Rico. Even if they all speak a different dialect, they're gonna listen to that. I'm telling you, bro, that they'll play that in Europe. They was playing Despacito in Europe everywhere. Donzo Kuduro, they was playing that everywhere. I'm just, hey, that's a cold song, bro. Airplane. I'm rocking with it, bro.
I gotta listen to it more.
Hey, I tell you what, this is what we gonna do. In about a week, we got a lot of big things coming up. Like I told you, we got the BTS games. More on that later. We got the BTS games coming up. We got the live stream with Frankie coming up. I tell you what, this is what we gonna do. We gonna revisit this in 2 weeks. I'm gonna mark my calendar. 2 weeks from today, we gonna revisit this, and we gonna go back and we gonna listen to Airplanes Part 1. And by then, I expect you to listen to this song 3 to 4 times. As you listen to it, but again, maybe it won't change, but I want you just to keep listening to it, and we're going to see if that changes. We're going to see. Because I'm convinced. I like that.
I got you.
Matter of fact, I'm about to download it right now and put it in my playlist. Airplanes Part 2. But you guys let us know in the comments, man, what do you think of Airplanes Part 2? I think it's the Japanese version. Do you think that has a Latin vibe to it? Do you think did they take us to Mexico or Colombia? Or was that just by design and that's something that we don't even know what we're talking about? Because the outfits and the scenery make me think that was the case. But I don't know. You guys let us know. You tell us what we think. Because again, maybe we completely off, but maybe not. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always with love. Peace.